Hey friends, welcome back to Revenge of the King in Kirby Superstar Ultra. It's not welcome back to Revenge of the King, it's welcome to the next episode where we start Revenge of the King. In the last episode we beat Helper the Hero as Gim. So unfortunately, as you see, I have 3 stages unlocked, and the reason for that is I had a failed recording. And, well, due to that failed recording, I have 3 stages unlocked, because despite me trying not to save, the game kind of has an auto-save feature after you beat every stage, so we're just gonna start from stage 1 and move our way forward as expected, because I would feel like a dumbass if I just started off Revenge of the King on stage 3 when I haven't played stage 1 and 2, because this is a let's play and I want to do things all on screen rather than none. Unless it's repeating things just at a different outcome, aka, as I mentioned, I said if I ever do Helper the Hero again, I'll do it off screen because I don't want to just repeat the same 13 bosses, but the only difference is a copy ability. And that's just personal choice. By all means, if you want to see somebody do that, that's perfectly fine if you would want like that, but personally I just don't think that'd be fun for me to record, and I think it would just be a little boring seeing the same 13 bosses, and the only difference being I'm Waddle Dee instead of a Gim, and then I'm Sword Knight, and then I'm Sir Kibble. Yeah, so I felt like the next best step would just be to move right on to Revenge of the King. So that's what we're doing. I got nothing else to say about that other than the fact that we're on Revenge of the King. As it is honestly practically the new Game Plus version of Spring Breeze. All the enemies are different, the environments are different, and mostly harder, and that's really it. Everything is just more difficult. Not to say it's not worth playing through, because there are some new things that get added, but you may be thinking, well, Mossy, it clearly just looks like a reskinned Spring Breeze, just maybe harder, and with a different variety of enemies who are pretty much the same enemy, just with a different coat of paint. And to that I'd say, shut up, you pretty much are right on the money with it, but who cares? There are differences, and you will see that. And, like, but to get to those differences, we gotta do the rest of them first. Yeah, the bears are tigers now. I don't think that really means anything, but I just thought I'd mention that. Also, enemies just genuinely seem tougher than they normally are. So, I guess we're traveling with Sir Kibble because I wanted the sword. And I ended up just making him so he can chill out for a while, join us in our adventure, I guess. Maybe this will redeem him for the one time in the Great Cave Offensive. I'm gonna be completely fair. I don't even remember the full extent of what happened. All I remember— oh, now I remember exactly what happened. I just had to remind myself. So yeah, this will be his redemption arc. We'll see if Sir Kibble will, go from being the worst thing to ever happen in my entire life to an alright guy. We could have gotten that pudding there, but oh well. Remember Putty Putty? That was back in the time when memes were good. Welcome to Wispy's Revenge. This is one of those newer featured bosses. His attacks are actually different. As you saw, he made tornadoes. That's new. And he made a lot of Gordos instead of just regular apples, and he's spitting tornadoes. He's quite in the mood for revenge. We kicked his ass. But hey, you know what? I always liked how the Helper gets to dance along with us when we finish. He could just easily stand there, but he doesn't. And unlike the last time where we absorbed the fish and the hook, and we're kind of at a dilemma made by our own cause, this time around, he just an octopus just glues itself to our face, and we're kind of screwed. And in a metaphorical sense, even though this is Japanese, it is not a literal sense. That's a funny hentai joke. I don't know why I always have to specify what kind of joke it is, and I'm like, ooh, I gotta make them know it's funny, because that'll be ironic humor, because that honestly just makes it less funny. At least in my opinion. But, hey, I kind of just ramble when I play. When I've been playing these games, I just kind of ramble like a dumbass for what's going on. But hey, who knows. But yeah, I'm hoping to finish Kirby in the upcoming days. We do have 2 more game modes left. I'm not gonna try to hide anything. We have 2 more game modes and 1 more minigame remaining in the lineup. So our goal is to finish all those, of course. But right now, I'm not gonna focus on the upcoming game modes. We'll focus on them when we get there. Instead, I'm focused more about advancing and finishing Revenge of the King. It's honestly just relatively the same as Spring Breeze, except all the enemies are tougher. They do you do have to hit them more to take them out than you would usually, which kind of sucks, because there's some enemies that it feels like a waste of time even having to bother trying to do that with them. But you know, and Sir Kibble is dead. Well, it was fun knowing you, buddy, but enjoy hell. Well, now we don't have to worry about healing him, which is cool, I guess. Over here, we have, yeah, God, why can't I remember their name? The spooky puffball guys are now apples. I don't really know why. Scarfies, that's their name. The Scarfies are now evil apples. And I can't get those pancakes, which would be really nice given that I'm actually quite low on health right now. So I'm gonna avoid the apple Scarfies, because I really don't want to deal with that. Hey, we got a new boss. I think, wasn't this a boss that was in Amazing Mirror? Or am I just dumb? Maybe a mixture of both. I'm gonna die here though, which is, you know, just unfortunate. Unless I play it really carefully. But it's me, so we're not going to. Actually, wow. You know, I did not expect for me to play that carefully. I honestly am surprised I didn't die there, because I always say, oh, I'm gonna play carefully, and then I just kill myself accidentally. Because what is the point of saying I'm playing carefully when in all reality I'm just going to get myself hurt? And the boss. Welcome to Lolo and La La La's Revenge. They got an extra lane now. Oh, so spooky. I wish I had Yo-Yo right now so I can just make this even easier on myself, but I don't. Okay, well, you know what? You're a jerk. We gotta be oh, at least we can get Beam. Beam actually would probably be pretty darn useful here. Sorry, Tech, you're not taking my item. Or power up. It doesn't do as much damage, but I don't need to be leveled with them. Which is, you know, pretty darn nice. And I can also charge this up if they're in my lane. Also, there's a Gordo now. He can appear, which is pretty uncool, but this is gonna take a while. Like I mentioned, all the enemies have increased health, so we gotta deal with that. And a Gordo, because we can't have nice things here. And there's a Gordo. God, this is taking forever. I don't know. Who do you think we're gonna kill first? Lolo or La La La? I don't have anything to say right now because it's literally just me waiting for them to come out of their hole and then hitting them. and then just kind of being like, well, diddly darn day, we got this on the way. Alright, they're almost done. There we go, there's La 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 down. And if it turns out that Lololo is the pink one and La 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 is the purple one all this time, I'm probably gonna lose my mind. Because I always assumed that was Lololo. But who am I to tell? Anyway, that's the second area done. Sir Kibble died on the way, but who, let's be honest, who actually cares? Crash Clouds. Why is there a saber-toothed tiger on a cloud? I don't even know why I bothered doing that. Anyway, this could end up being a very long while, honestly. Like I mentioned, this kind of is just... Revenge of the King is honestly just kind of like the just like Spring Breeze, it's the introduction to the post-game, the new post-game, because in Superstar it was the only extra content you got after beating Milky Way Wishes was the arena. But this one's like, hey guys, look, we got new modes. Then since just the arena, you can do Revenge of the King, and pretty much Revenge of the King and the arena, but that Revenge of the King is the only one you have unlocked at first. I don't know why they were getting aggressive Apple towards me. I didn't even attack the bastard. They still explode like other Scarfies, so hey, at least they're keeping up with tradition. Yeah, I honestly think I'm just gonna more or less avoid enemies than confront them, because, or confront them, I didn't say confront. Because there's no real reason to kill them. If they get in my way, I'll hit them. If they don't, I'm just gonna avoid them, because at this point, you see, it takes unnecessary amounts of time and damage to kill them, or at least with Beam. So why bother fighting these enemies that I'm not actually, I do want, I'd rather have Fighter, even if it kills me. Alright, better. Fighter has more damage outpost. And now we have Kracko Jr.'s Revenge. Aren't they creative? You can tell they really put their all into this. I'm being a little sarcastic bitch over this, like, I genuinely enjoyed this, but like, it kind of sucks that it's just a reskin of Revenge of the, or Spring Breeze, but with like, just extra difficulty for no other reason besides being extra hard. Or at least that's what it feels like to me. There we go, see, Kracko Jr.'s Revenge is already dead. Let's go on the warp story. You will never guess who the boss of this area is, trust me. It's like, your mind's gonna be fucking melted when we get there. So there's a spear bandana, or not a bandana Waddle Dee, there's just a spear Waddle Dee. Speaking of bandana Waddle Dee, we got Steve. I mentioned that in one of the last two episodes because, you know what, I think having Steve in Smash is freaking amazing. It truly shows that the world is ending and that the world is just becoming Minecraft. That's right, you're gonna become a block figure, and all you're gonna be doing is mining wood with your hand, and you're not gonna feel a thing. That's what the world is becoming. We are becoming Minecraft. It's incredible to think about. But our true purpose has been revealed. We are nothing but Minecraft. Minecraft is all. I sound like a cult leader right now. And to that I will reply with, you think I sound like one, but in reality I am one. Alright, this is going to go horribly wrong because there's no healing items, and we both know that I'm not going to do this with low health. So we're just gonna play jump kick. Sorry, I'm actually trying to focus on this because I'm thinking maybe I can actually do it. Because I'm not doing half bad. Oh, that actually did damage. Okay. I'm actually, like, trembling right now. I'm so... like... No. No! That was the sound of my heart shattering into two. Oh, we had to climb all the way back up. I actually almost did it, and now I use mirror. Like, I don't hate mirror, but like mirror on Kracko Jr. just doesn't sound fun. Or not Kracko Jr., just Kracko. It doesn't sound fun. And I'm already losing my copy ability. Thanks, man. You suck. I hope nothing but misfortune upon you. Oh my god. Okay. You know what? Fuck you. I'm just gonna use his own, little spawns against them. Okay, well, no, we're going back with Beam. Unfortunately. Because I don't have any faith in myself. Now that I don't have karate, everything just feels hopeless. I'm honestly sorry for these pauses. I'm genuinely trying to just focus on the boss because I really don't want to have to stay here. That's gonna be the only unfortunate part about a lot of these post-game modes is that they're genuinely hard, and there's gonna be times where I'd rather just focus because I don't want to make you guys either have to watch me die over and over again or like just have to constantly restart from areas because I don't want to just make a 7-hour video of me failing. Because you know, it'd probably be funny at like first, and then it would get really boring. But we're getting shot at this time. Here we go. This is where it finally gets interesting. There's a blimp now. That's it. There's a blimp now. Also a cutscene. You know, which is pretty cool to have some cutscenes. Some pretty good music, too. And we got shot down from the sky, meaning everything is purposeless. We lose. Oh wait. No we don't. We're Sakurai's child. We summon magic to our side. God, this music is a freaking bop. This is like hype music. Like, this is music that's like, alright boys. It's time to put down all the relaxing stuff now. Now you're in for an actual fight. Like, no more joking around. It's time to get down and dirty and fight to the death with a giant blimp. And I'm totally down for it because this music is so good. Especially when it gets to like the hard part. I don't know what to call it. I'm not musically inclined, I just know it as the fun part. But unfortunately, we don't get to listen to that music anymore because we beat the boss. Great King Kabula has been defeated, what should we do? You mean Kirby's coming here now? I can't do the fun Kingy. I can't really do any voices right now because I mentioned when I'm recording this in the last part, I got like a sore throat right now, and any voice I try to do honestly just hurts. So instead of actually trying to do a voice, I'm just not. Once again, I think I should just focus on more or less moving ahead of this and just getting to DDD rather than go my servants. What is he give you, if anything? I don't remember this guy. Does he give... I wonder if he gives any cool combi ability. Alright, let's find out. Mike. He had an easy time. He had quite an easy time. Okay. Eat poop. I want to just get to the next area. Alright, and who's up next? Attired. I really want to know what Kirby's actually saying there. It sounds like he's saying Death Ball. Yeah, the tire was his, But Bandana Waddle Dee, that was what I was going to talk about, is as cool and funny as it is to have Steve turn the world into his bitch, and the entire Smash community up in arms over the fact that Steve is actually a thing, we still don't have Bandana Waddle Dee. Fan. I really want, like, more of a physical ability, like Fighter, or like... okay, Fan's gonna fucking kill us at this point, so I'm just gonna... I hate you. So I'm just gonna focus on using his own attacks against him rather than getting close. Because clearly it's not going to work well. There we go. And I believe he gives us suplex, and I'm just gonna be completely frank. I fucking hate suplex. And unfortunately, we don't get anything for Spirit Waddle Dees. Which, it just absolutely sucks. We could have gotten Parasol because of the Parasol, but we didn't because we're nerd losers who can't have anything nice. I don't know why I'm referring to us as we, because you're just watching me be a nerd loser. Enough, Kirby. Face Twin Fire Lions. Oh, lovely. I am powerless against these assholes until they do something that makes them vulnerable, like that. This is actually going to be almost impossible for me to do. There's not enough room. I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna keep going and try to beat them, but like, no. Unfortunately, I think kind of just. Unfortunately, we're not gonna do much unless we play extremely patiently and just kind of try to lure them to their own demises. Might work, actually. You're not the brightest. If they continue to do simultaneous, like, jump attacks where they leave each other... Okay, no, they're getting smarter. If they can just, like, do the jump attack and get themselves in a vulnerable position like that, I can... Okay, that was one of them down. I'm actually just gonna do that. Wow. I actually feel really proud of myself for that one. Okay, now we're probably gonna die here because I, as you see, have no HP, and oh my god, I just peed. I didn't actually, but I was genuinely terrified there. Like, I legitimately got scared. I really don't want to die because I don't want to have to repeat any part. The secret weapon is honestly the most threatening thing King DDD has ever said. I don't know if there's actually anything up here. Oh my god. I'm so glad I checked. Secret compartments, here we go. Just avoid everyone. I don't have time for you. Just keep going. Come on. I can't even do like my angry voice because it hurts too much. Bandana Waddle Dee. This is just kind of depressing. Poor guy. Well, there's an excellent tomato here anyway, so does it really matter? Alright. You made it here, now arm yourself. I think it's cool that he's like... This theme is so fucking awesome. So, once again, I apologize for, like, just being kind of quiet, but, like, Mass DDD is actually very difficult. I'm gonna die. There's no doubt in my mind, yeah. That might happen a couple times. I'm hoping not... I hope not too often, because I really don't want to have to get a game over and have to redo the stage. Okay. I love Waddle Dee in the background, how he celebrates whenever King DDD hits you. Okay. He gets so happy for King DDD. Alright, we're almost done. Oh my god. Got him! And then he flies away with that incredible scream. Goodbye, King DDD. Bandana Waddle Dee is just back there, chilling. I love this track. Honestly, Revenge of the King has some of my favorite tracks in the game. Honestly, this cutscene alone is probably my favorite cutscene in the game, so I'm just gonna watch it in awe, appreciate it for what it is. It's so good. He's finally given up. I remember when I was a kid and I first saw this, I was laughing so hard because of the Waddle Dees. So good. So good. I like how Bandana D and Kirby are just playing DS at the bottom. Well... It still makes me chuckle just watching all of him mopingly trek along with all the Waddle Dees just showing up. And there's Bandana D. Hey Mario, he can't not make an appearance. Look at all of them. This still makes me smile every time I see it, all the Waddle Dees just following him, and there's so many of them. You know what, they're loyal to their king. That's quite admirable, honestly. And we have the final new game mode. Technically not, actually. The Revenge, or Meta Nightmare Ultra. That cool Knights reappeared in the final, well, not the final episode, in the next episode of Kirby Superstar Ultra, we take on Meta Nightmare Ultra. Thanks for watching. I'm Mossy.